Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Checking in on YELP GWPH PCLN NVDA and TSLA. So YELP had earnings, and it was a big dump after those earnings. And let's see where we're at right now. It is currently 6:22 p.m. Eastern, and YELP is trading at 37.70. So that's going to be a big hit heading into tomorrow. It's going to set the bulls back pretty significantly, and that's going to put us down here. Let's see, support down here was 37.60. So we'll see where we open. Obviously, it's going to change by then with pre-market action, but we do have some support at 37.60 and 37.56, and then we'll be looking down to 34.62 as the next support. Depending on where we open, depends on which level we're going to be looking at. So the weekly time frame, goal for the bulls is to hold the middle Bollinger Band on the weekly. That's going to be at 38.28. It will adjust with the price a little bit, so it will be slightly lower, but the bulls are going to try and close above that level to keep that level as support. The higher low pattern on the weekly is still intact as long as 34.62 holds, so that is what the bulls are looking for, a new base of support to be established, ideally keeping that middle Bollinger Band. GWPH, bearish reversal candlestick, but still holding the upper Bollinger Band in breakout mode on the daily. 127.49 is that level, and the highest price we've seen on this move is 130.83 resistance. If we lose that upper Bollinger Band support tomorrow, consolidation will be normal and healthy, and we'll be looking down at previous resistance, 125. There was some price action around that area as resistance, so we'll look for that area to act as support on a pullback. Weekly time frame still looking very strong. Bollinger Bands have leveled out, and they're now slightly ascending, and after 130.83, we're looking up at 134.63. So the bulls have some nice momentum now, on track back to be looking at the all-time high. Really nice follow-through in reaction to those earnings. PCLN bulls, new all-time high with the S&P 500 hitting new all-time highs. Bull volume increasing 3 days in a row. And since 2017 rolled around, we have seen an extremely strong uptrend of higher lows and higher highs. This consolidation was very strong, looked like a bull flag, and it led to continuation, so now it is confirmed as a bull flag. And we've got resistance of 16.16, and the bulls are trying to close above the weekly upper Bollinger Band, which is currently 16.13. So any green tomorrow, and we will close above that level, we'll be in blue sky breakout mode above weekly upper Bollinger Band resistance, and we'll be looking at psychological levels 16.20, 16.30, and so on. NVDA has earnings today, and it was a bearish reaction initially, but currently we are trading at about 117, a little bit higher than where we closed. So this is normal, healthy consolidation. Looks like this could be even a bull flag after a significant move to the upside. Our higher low is 115.60. The bulls want to hold that level tomorrow. And resistance, we saw some tough resistance at 119.31 and 119.06. And there was actually a nice bull entry or a bear entry opportunity on the pullback today. It's what I call a top fishing play, where we have a clear resistance level and the bulls are unable to get above that level, and we see a pullback. So let's look at that. Pulling up a chart right now. So pre-market, we had resistance up at 119.18 and 119.17, a little double top. We had a pullback right out of the gate, and on the bounce, we got up to 119.06. So when we were right on this candlestick, I was saying it was a potential bearish entry opportunity, and you would exit if the high of yesterday broke. And that high of yesterday was in the 119.30s. So that means the bulls would have to break the highs at pre-market and the high of yesterday in order for you to get stopped out. And that's a top fishing play because the wiggle room, You don't risk too much before you get stopped out, and the reward is a move like this, where we dropped from 119 down to 116.85 over a $2 drop in less than a half an hour, or right about a half an hour, and really nice gains to the downside in that short amount of time. So NVDA, we'll see if the bulls can recover before tomorrow. A lot's going to change pre-market, but the bulls want to hold 115.60. Tesla bulls, reaction to news, huge volume, gap up, and the bulls held it, closing above the upper Bollinger Band, and these bulls are on absolute fire. This weekly chart, full-on breakout mode, and we are breaking the downtrend. Let's zoom out here and look at how significant the reversal in this trend is underway at this point. We have broken the lower high pattern. Now we've broken another lower high at the 269 range, and the next resistance is up at 271.57, followed by 286.65. And the bulls now have us looking towards all-time highs. Those are up in the 290s, so not in the immediate near-term future, but definitely something to be keeping an eye on as Tesla sees nothing but normal, healthy consolidation before continuation to the upside. So all of these bulls liking the fact that we've got all-time highs on the S&P 500, but YELP and NVDA, a little bit of setback with earnings today. YELP obviously taking it on the chin a lot worse than NVDA, but we'll see how both of them fare tomorrow with regular trading hours when we check in over the weekend. And I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.